Hey guys, Dr. Rose here. I want to just share just some insights and thoughts that I believe will help someone today. I'm going to start by just sharing how years ago, this was well over 20 years ago, I waited too long to apply for my internship in my doctoral program and ended up getting the one site I did not want. It was an inpatient drug treatment facility, residential for women overcoming substance abuse issues. And I went there so resistant because I had so many biases and beliefs about people and substance abuse. And, that means you must have a weak mind and you should be able to get over it. And it didn't take long, a day, honestly, for me to just do a complete 180 in the biases and stereotypes I had about this population. Because one of the things I realized is that there was a common thread woven through all of these women's stories, and that was one of trauma. And specifically, 90% of the cases, sexual trauma. I want to come on and just share with you guys how important it is to share your story, how important it is to tell your story. If you have been victimized sexually, I don't care if it was 40 years ago, I don't care if it was 4 years ago, 4 weeks ago, or 4 days ago, you must tell your story because it eats away at you. It eats away at you and it causes so many pervasive problems later on in life. It prevents you from being able to develop healthy adult relationships. It prevents you from just being your best self. That type of secrecy that you hold within yourself, it serves as a barrier between you and all the just wonderful gifts and traits and attributes that you possess within you are being held back because of this secret and this shame that you don't own, that you should not own. We're celebrating what would have been my niece's 30th birthday today, August 9th, 2019. And just last summer, just months before she took her life, she shared with our family a trauma she had been holding within herself for far too many years. The brilliant just mind that she had, all the gifts and the talents that, would show themselves, but there was a blockage there. And we realized when she finally gathered up enough courage to tell her truth and her story, what that blockage was. I just wish it could have been shared sooner. I just wish that it had not taken the impact it had on her. Even when we discussed mental illness issues, depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, a lot of that manifestation is rooted in trauma that has not been processed, that has not been healed. So I want to encourage everyone listening to this today to tell your truth, tell your story. It's so very important to do so. Free yourself. That's what freedom is about. Just relieving yourself of the things that you feel define you, the shame that you feel defines you, the embarrassment, the judgment you fear that you will have. There are people, so many people out here that love you and rooting for you and want to see you win. And I just want to encourage you guys, if you know someone or if you yourself have been struggling, and again, like I said, it could be days, months, years, or decades, it's time to just tell your story and own your truth. That's where the true power lies.